Hi there, this will be a quick guide on how to level up your friendship in Genshin Impact as fast as possible. If you follow this guide, you can get a character from level 1 all the way to level 10 in just about 20 days, completely free to play. This method is actually quite new and I haven't really seen anyone talking about it, so that's why I decided to spread the word. Let's get started. In patch 1.5, a new quality of life feature was added, which makes it so you gain double friendship experience in co-op. When you use it to your advantage, you can basically double the speed at which you gain friendship experience. Now, to give you an example of how effective this method really is, let me tell you my story. So, I got Eula on the first day of her banner, and from the next day, which was May 19th, I used this method to accelerate her friendship gain, and on June 10th she reached level 10, making it 21 days in total. Okay, so first of all, you need a person that's available to do this with you every day. As long as you're both on the same world level, it'll be fine. You team up, you get your friend to join your world, and you're good to go. You can start with doing your daily commissions together. No need to worry, both of you will get the rewards. Usually there's at least one NPC commission every day, and since you can't talk to most NPCs in co-op, those will need to be skipped. So in that situation, you just do the other 3 commissions and then swap to your friend's world for the 4th and final one. After that, you need to leave co-op to go to talk to Catherine to claim the rewards. It's a shame you can't double those specific rewards, but it is how it is. After that, there's weekly bosses. In 1.5, resin cost for the first 3 bosses of the week is reduced from 60 to 30, which makes them very resin efficient when it comes to farming friendship. There's really not much to say here, you just team up and beat Boreas, Child and Azhdaha up together. Stormter is not available here because his domain is single player only. If you only really care about maximizing friendship experience, you can actually just skip him entirely and spend that resin on something else instead, but that's not necessary. Next, we've got random events. You've probably already heard about those. They pop up randomly all over the world, tell you to beat up some enemies, and reward you with some materials and friendship experience. You can get these rewards up to 10 times per day, and they give a significant amount of friendship experience each day, so it's important to remember about them. Now, the most reliable way to farm them in co-op that I found is as follows. You teleport to this spot in Mondstadt, and an event will usually spawn right away. If it does, then you ask your friend to join your world, and then you clear it together, and both of you get the rewards. If it didn't spawn for some reason, then you just relog, which should force an event to spawn in the area. Of course, this will kick your friend out, so you'll have to call them over again when an event is ready. If you get an NPC event, you should just relog again, don't even bother, you can't talk to them anyway. You can also ask your friend to stand in that spot in their own world, so that you're technically spawning 2 events every single time. So if you get an NPC, there's a chance that your friend didn't. The last point on the list is spending resin. You get friendship experience whenever you spend it to claim rewards from domains, ley lines, or ascension bosses. There's not much I can say here, just do whatever you want. Another thing worth mentioning is the Serenity Pod companion feature, which was added in the current patch of 1.6. Tabby will generate 5 friendship experience points per hour, up to a cap which depends on your trust rank. You can claim the stored friendship, which will give the corresponding amount of experience to all characters currently placed in your teapot. Basically, this means that every 24 hours you get 120 friendship experience on 8 different characters, which is a very respectable amount for something you gain passively. And that's the whole process. It should take you around 20 days as a free-to-play player, though obviously people who do refills or get extra fragile resin from the battle pass will take a few days less to go from level 1 to 10. For reference, here's how much progress my level 9 Yanfei and level 8 Child made in just one day. Now that that's out of the way, there's something I think I should clarify before I conclude the guide. So, in the long run, this method isn't actually faster than doing everything in single player. In fact, it should take roughly the same amount of time, really. In a single player, you should level up 4 characters from 1 to 10 in something like 40-ish days, and with the co-op method, you'll get the same results, just leveling 2 characters at a time, with each pair taking 20 days. However, try to imagine these situations. You just got a new character that you've been waiting for a very long time, and you want to get their name card as fast as possible for flexing purposes. Or you're only 1 or 2 characters away from completing this achievement. Or you're just bored of farming friendship in single player. If any of those apply to you, then this method will be perfect for you. And that's it, really. I hope this guide was helpful to you, and you can use this knowledge to get your favorite name cards much quicker. Feel free to comment whose name card you're going to aim for, I'd love to hear it. As for myself, I'm definitely going to try and get Baiju's name card as soon as possible when he comes out. Stay strong, Baiju Nation. MiHoYo can't keep him hostage forever. At least I hope so.